Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share what I thought was gonna be a typical after work routine, but it ended up not being so typical, which is okay. But I also want to share how I make my homemade sourdough bread from scratch and a grocery haul for my family of 5. So if you love evening routines, fresh bread, and grocery hauls, stick around. Even subscribe if you're not subscribed. I would love to have you here. I always like to take about 10 to 15 minutes to reset the kitchen before cooking dinner because I don't feel like I can cook in a dirty kitchen. And on this particular night, I had a grocery pickup ordered, and it kept getting delayed, and I was just like, what am I gonna do? I don't have anything to make a complete meal, so I didn't know what I was gonna do. We ended up just eating out for the night, and I got my grocery pickup the next morning, which I'll show you a little later on in this video. So moving on to my sourdough bread, you always prep your bread the night before, and actually preparation even starts that morning. So I had to feed my starter that morning, and then you let it rise and you're able to bake with it when it doubles in size. So that is where I'm at in this process. So I mix it with some water, and then you add your flour and some salt, and that is literally it. The only thing is it's a long process it's basically a waiting game. So once you have it all mixed up, you let it rest for about 30 minutes. And once you've let it rest, you perform a series of stretch and folds is what it's called. And you literally just stretch your dough and fold it. And you do that a total of 5 times. That is how many times I do it. Some people do it less or more. It just depends on what recipe you are using, but the recipe that I have found to be tried and true is this one, and it's a series of 5 stretch and folds. And you always wait 30 minutes in between each series of stretch and folds. And you do keep it covered, as I'm showing here too, and I'm setting my timer so I don't forget. But here is the first series of stretch and folds. I do it twice on the first round, and actually it got a little bit over stretched and folded this time because my kids came in halfway and they wanted to help. So I always love it if my children want to help me with anything cooking, really just anything in general. If they want to help me, I'm all for it. But when I was already halfway through with my stretch and fold, they decided they want to help. So that was fine. I let them each do 2 rounds, and my daughter here is going crazy over there in the corner. If you can see her, she's a hoot. So once we all had dinner, I knew it was time to reset the kitchen. I am generally curious of anyone who is like me, who feels like they have to reset their kitchen before they go to sleep. I feel like the rest of my house could be a disaster, but if my kitchen is clean, like, that's all that matters. Like, I need my kitchen to be clean when I go to bed. Are you the same way?
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free, and maybe you will find that there is more.
So here is a little recap of my clean kitchen and my dough. It has to sit out overnight for 12 hours, and then in the morning you shape it and you're ready to put it in the fridge for a long proof of 12 hours. So once that was all done, I was ready for my bath and my skincare and ready to go to bed.
Being pretty, honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no gloves. You can do better. I dare you.
I absolutely love Dime Beauty products. It has been my favorite that I have found so far. It just works well with my skin. But I am off to bed tonight, and I'll see you in the morning, which is just the next clip for my grocery haul. So 2 things I want to show. First thing is first. I was going to show you my grocery haul last night, but my grocery order kept getting delayed and delayed. We have very, very cold weather right now in Arkansas, and like abnormal for us. And I think everybody's just going crazy at Walmart. I hate that, but I think that's what they're doing. And so my order just kept getting delayed and delayed, and we literally had nothing to make a meal. So I just rescheduled it for this morning, and then we ate out last night. I mean, I make 95% of our meals we eat at home. So kind of sucked that we had to eat out, but also there's just nothing I can do about it. Okay, and then so I'll show you my grocery haul, and then also since I'm filming this morning anyways, I thought I'd show you how I shape my dough and get it ready for the fridge so it can do a long proof. And then I gotta rapid fire this because I gotta get to work also. So anyways, I got some Texas toast. I got 3 pizzas. I also want to mention, like, they substituted or like didn't have 90% of what I ordered. Not 90%, but like the pizzas, I usually always get Jack's pizzas, and they gave me Tombstone. That's fine. Got some chicken nuggets, some flour. I was out of flour completely, and can't have that. Some more bread, some tomato sauce, my husband's immune support gummies, some taco shells, potatoes. This is just a bunch of Lunchables for my kids' lunches. We have a 95% chance of snow on Friday, so they'll probably be home with me. Got some cheese dip, 2 things of kielbasa sausage, some cream cheese, some rotini pasta, peanut butter, some grapes. Walmart grapes have been so good lately, like really nice and crunchy. Black beans and a Taco Bell seasoning pack, instant mashed potatoes, some bean dip, some mac and cheese, and then I already put one thing up. It's a feminine product, so nothing you would probably want to see here. But then also got this thing of paper towels. We'd been out on paper towels for a couple days, and you just I don't recognize, I guess, how much I really wash my hands because I'm home all day. And I'm like, I need paper towels. Okay, so that's all for the grocery haul. And let me put all this up and we'll shape my dough. Okay, so now we got our dough out, and you just kind of want to stretch her out, and we're going to fold it. Kind of like a burrito. And then I'm going to roll it up. Then I just kind of work it around until you have like a nice ball. You kind of just like using the tension of the surface. So I try not to put too much flour. There at first I was kind of worried because I think I put too much flour down. But you're just like making it, it almost looks like a giant dumpling. Now I'm just gonna let that sit. I actually like to flip it over to the ugly side. This is the ugly side. And yeah, you just let it sit there for 30 minutes and then I'll come back and put it in the bowl and then put it in the fridge. Okay, it's been about 30 minutes, so I'm going to shape again. I'm gonna shape it again. I've been using parchment paper since I can't find my Rain 10 basket cover, and it works just fine. And I don't have to flour this because it's non-stick anyway. So same thing, stretch it out just a little bit, fold it in. And roll it up. That's my air fryer. I have a hash brown cooking. Alright, so now I'm just going to flip that upside down. The reason you flip it upside down and have the ugly part on top is because when you flip it back over, you want the pretty side on the top. So now it goes in the fridge for like 12 hours, but I want to bake this tonight, so mine will be a little less than 12 hours, which is totally fine. But I'll just go ahead and show y'all what it looks like when I bake it tonight. So here is my bread after it comes out of the fridge. I just put that on this mat that goes in my Dutch oven. I cover it with some flour, and then you want to make some scores on top of the bread. And I always just add this same basic design. And then while I'm doing this, I'm letting my Dutch oven preheat in a 400-degree oven. You just stick that in there, and when 15 minutes is up, you bring it out, take the lid off, and put it in for another 30 minutes. And here's my bread afterwards. It's so beautiful and very delicious. So thank y'all for spending the afternoon with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more cozy routines and mom life inspiration.
I don't fit into your box, beauty